Friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand the complete syllabus of MA English, and paper 1 will be of the classical literature in translation. This is for semester 3 and the course code is 0910421. In this video, I will explain the course objectives, marks, credits, lecture distribution and all 5 units included in this paper. So let's understand the basic details of the paper. As you already know, the course title is Classical Literature in Translation, and this is a theory paper of 4 credits. The total marks are 100, divided into 25 marks for internal assessment and 75 marks for external examination, and the minimum pass marks mentioned in the syllabus are 40, and the lecture tutorial pattern is this LTP 400. So this is essentially a theory based literature paper. Now let's understand what this paper actually wants us to study. The main purpose of this paper is to introduce students to some of the great classical literary works from different traditions. And the syllabus brings together literature from the Greek, Roman, and Sanskrit traditions. So through these texts, students are expected to develop an understanding of classical literature, human emotions and experiences, love and nature, art and literary values, history and culture, and critical thinking. The syllabus also emphasizes understanding the universal aspects of human experience. In simple words, although these literary works were written many centuries ago, their themes are still relevant today. They talk about the things such as love, suffering, ambition, relationship, morality, destiny, human weaknesses, and the struggles of human beings. So the paper also helps students understand the cultural connection between East and the West. So this is not simply a paper where we have to memorize the stories. We should try to understand the themes, characters, literary techniques, cultural background, and human values presented in these works. Now let's look at the 5 units. The syllabus is divided into 5 units, so let's discuss them one by one. Unit 1, Virgil's Aeneid. The first unit deals with the Virgil's Aeneid. Virgil was a major Roman poet, and Aeneid is one of the most important works of classical Roman literature. The poem tells the story of Aeneas, a Trojan hero, and his journey after the fall of Troy. The work is associated with themes such as heroism, destiny, war, duty, sacrifice, and the founding of the nation. So while studying this text, students should pay attention to the character of Aeneas and his responsibility. One important aspect is the conflict between person, emotions, and duty. So while preparing this unit, don't study only the storyline. Also focus on Aeneas, heroism, destiny, duty, war, sacrifice, and the major themes of the epic. That will help you understand the text from an examination point of view as well. The second unit is particularly interesting because it contains 2 important classical works. The first is Homer's Iliad. Iliad is one of the great epics of ancient Greek literature. It is connected with Trojan War and explores theme of heroism, anger, honor, war, pride, friendship, and human suffering. One of the most important things to understand is the idea of the heroic character and the consequences of the conflict. Along with Homer, this unit also includes Euripides' Medea. Medea is a famous Greek tragedy, and it explores powerful themes such as love, betrayal, revenge, suffering, and the consequences of human decisions. Medea is a particularly important character to study. When preparing this text, a student should understand her character, her emotional conflict, and the tragedy that develops from her circumstances. So, Unit 2 gives us two different but extremely important classical works. Now we come to Unit number 3. This unit focuses on Sophocles' Oedipus Rex, one of the most famous Greek tragedies. The central story revolves around Oedipus and his attempt to discover the truth about his past and the events surrounding the death of King Laos. This text raises important questions about fate, destiny, knowledge, truth, human limitations, and responsibility. And one of the most important things a student should understand is the relationship between fate and human action. So Oedipus is a powerful example of tragic hero whose search for truth ultimately leads to downfall. And for examination preparation, pay special attention to Oedipus as a tragic hero, fate versus free will, dramatic irony, the search for truth, and the major themes of this play. Fourth unit takes us from Greek literature to Sanskrit classical literature. This unit focuses on Kalidasa's Abhijnanashakuntalam, commonly known as Shakuntala. Kalidas is one of the most celebrated figures in classical Sanskrit literature. The play tells the story of Shakuntala and King Dushyant. The work is particularly significant for its treatment of love, nature, beauty, separation, memory, and reunion. While studying this play, a student should pay attention to the relationship between characters and the role of nature in the work. It is important to understand how the text represents Indian classical aesthetics and culture. So, for Unit 4, focus on Kalidasa, Shakuntala, Dushyant, love, separation, nature, beauty, memory, and reunion. Finally, we have Unit 5, which focuses on Jayadev's Geet Govinda. Jayadev's Geet Govind is an important work of Sanskrit literature and is particularly known for its lyrical and devotional qualities. This work centers on Radha and Krishna and explores themes of love, longing, separation, union, and devotion. This text is especially important because it combines poetry, music, emotion, and devotion. And a student should understand the emotional and aesthetic dimensions of the work rather than simply memorizing its story. An important area for examination point of view, you should pay attention to Radha and Krishna love, separation, union, devotion, lyrical poetry, and classical Indian aesthetics. So, this is all about your syllabus. As we have seen, this paper takes up us across different classical traditions from Roman to Greek and to Sanskrit literature. We study great works such as Aeneid, Iliad, Medea, Oedipus Rex, Abhijnanashakuntalam, and Gita Govinda. These texts may be centuries old, but their themes of love, suffering, destiny, conflict, human relationships, and emotions continue to remain relevant even today. I hope this video helped you understand your syllabus clearly. And if you find this video useful, like this video and share it with your MA English classmates, and subscribe to this channel for more syllabus explanations, notes, and exam preparation videos. Thanks for watching and all the best.